Hi everyone, so today I decided to do a video to briefly discuss my first 50 days on YouTube as a content creator. So it has been a very educational one. I learned a lot of things along the way, and just to give an account of my experience and also things that I learned along the way that I now have to incorporate going forward. So the thing about it is that you're gonna always be learning along the way. Your first video is gonna be a lot scrappy. You're gonna go a few videos after, about a month or so on after, you're gonna look back now. You're gonna learn some new stuff about your videos and about your ability to create the content. And you're gonna look back at old videos and realize the mistakes you made, and you will actually be urged many times. You would be tempted to go back and fix those videos. But one thing you have to realize is that you're going to keep learning along the way. Your videos are going to keep getting better. Your speech is going to be getting better. Your bravery is going to be getting better. Your creativity is also going to be getting better. And it's going to be a constant evolution. So you can't keep going back and fixing all the videos from the past. You just have to leave them. What you could do is create some new edits, some new versions of those videos and post them up. But you can't fix everything. Within 2 months from your start, you're going to be doing a better job than you did in the start. 2 months after, you're going to be doing a better job than 2 months ago. So you're going to keep evolving. So the first thing I want to point out is that the studio, the workspace, and how my workspace has benefited me so far. Now, you could do YouTube videos anywhere. You could be doing YouTube or TikTok videos anywhere. You don't necessarily have to have a studio. I preferred to use a studio because I eventually wanted to have skits, interviews, podcasts, live streams, all those kind of things, and I wanted there to be no limit. So whatever space I had, it has to facilitate anything I wanted to do in the future. So I decided to have my studio. I had a empty room I was not doing anything. This room was painted off-white and green before, and I decided that I was going to just repaint it. I did everything in this room, the spotlights and so on. Persons may ask, why am I wearing light shades? It's because the spotlights are extremely bright, and if I do not have any, it can't be dark shades because I'm not gonna be able to see clearly stuff that I have, but it has to be light shades and something to kind of block out that screen, that very bright spotlight that is going directly into my eyes. So it's not a prop, it's not an act. Yeah, the shades there's a reason for the shades. It is extremely bright in here, and I have to think about the long term use of my eyes. I have to look at that and protect my eyes. So, but you have everything in your room, in your workspace. I made sure I have everything so I could host a lot of events, a lot of activities in this workspace. But you don't necessarily need a workspace. You can do this from your bedroom. You could do this from outside in your porch. Yes, it would be limiting to what you could do. So workspace has been very helpful to me. I've been very comfortable. Most of my time at home I spend in this workspace right now, even though I might not be recording every minute of the time. I have a computer over here. I do other work. I do other administrative work and so on, and I have this computer here that I would be doing all my recording. One thing I would point out to you in your studio, you make sure and get some external hard drives or backup hard drives where you could back up your videos, your recordings, in case your computer crashes. These recordings tend to take up a lot of space I'm telling you, a lot of space. So I have to be always transferring files to external hard drives because it's taking up a lot of space on my computer hard drive. Recordings and talking ability. You would realize that as you do more and more recordings, your speech, your ability to talk, your bravery, everything gets better. You actually are going to realize there are things that in your speech that you could remove. Like I've looked through a couple of my old videos. Some things I normally regularly say unconsciously are things like and, or or, and a big one is right. Now the and the and those things, those are things that everybody struggles with. Everybody has that. So those are things that you've been doing for a very long time. It might be something that might be difficult to get out. It might be something that's accepted by the public because how widespread that activity, that bad habit is. But right, like how I say in my videos, you check and you realize I say right about 1,000,000 times. Right. That's something that now I am working on to make sure that it is completely out of my broadcasting. So sometimes you'll see me in future videos freezing at some point, saying something and then I freeze there because I was probably going to say right, but now I get myself into the mindset that instead of saying right, be silent or do something else to get it out of it. So it will improve your talking ability, will improve as you go along. You're going to be more confident. You're going to find yourself talking a bit more freely in public. Your speech in social life is going to be it's going to flow more. And it's going to be, you're going to realize doing these videos are going to improve your talking ability. What you need to do as a content creator, you look forward, you keep looking at some of your videos from time to time and see if there's any bad habits you have and train yourself to remove those bad habits. Just like how I'm training myself to remove the bad habit of saying right. So it's going to improve and the recordings are going to get better. That is going to happen throughout your YouTube or TikTok or whichever channel you're using. That's going to happen throughout your lifespan and these platforms. So you really can't keep editing and improving your first videos because it's going to be a reflection. Your videos will reflect who you are, how you present at that time, and you're going to get better. Look at any content creator at the start, how they are no way compared to how they ended up. So editing work and the platforms that you use for editing and recording. So now I would always say, if you have to purchase an editing platform, purchase your editing platform, right? It's not a problem. Purchase it, get a lifetime license. If it costs you 50, 100, so on, get a lifetime license for it. Do not go and get ripped versions, bootleg versions, and I'll tell you why. Always you have to pay a lifetime license for a legitimate software that comes with plugins, come with transitions, come with effects, stock media, all of those things. Pay the money to get that piece of software, because what comes with that software, in addition to all those things, it also comes with a guarantee many times that the material there, the copyrighted material, you're allowed to use these things on these platforms. So that is one thing that comes with it. I have the platform I am using, I have the guarantee, I have the security that any piece of any video or any audio that I use and I edit into my video, that I will not get a copyright strike on YouTube. So many times I see when I upload a video and it utilizes some songs that I extract from the software that I have, I normally see YouTube, they give a notice, right? This is copyrighted material, but the author allows you to utilize the material on YouTube, this is not a copyright strike. And when I see that, I feel really happy. I say, okay, I made a good decision in buying this software, this editing software. So all of the videos and all these things are there. You have a guarantee that you're not going to get a copyright strike. Now you go out there and you get something from a video or song from somewhere, and you decide to go and put it in your video, you're putting yourself at risk, right? I would always advise you go and contact the copyright owner and ask for permission, so that if you use the video now, you know you got permission. But if you use these editing platforms, a good editing platform, lifetime license, because you're going to be fully into this, so you're not going to be taking a monthly license. That's not going to make sense. You take a lifetime license, and if there are certain other things, that plugins that they will ask for monthly payments, no problem. So the investment you're making here, but it's a good investment. Get that editing software. Some persons say get an editor, and that's fine. If you have a friend or a good associate, or you get a reasonably priced editor, then you could invest in that. If you're going to be putting out a lot of videos and you want to focus on just the recording part and let the editor focus on the editing part, that's no problem once you're getting a very good price. But editing is something I've been doing, all editing for my videos, and I find it's fantastic. It's time consuming, yes, but I like it. I enjoy it. So if you're like me and you like to get into the thing about this, if you see something that you need to change in a video that you posted, every time you have to make changes, you have to go back to the editor for them to make changes. So to me, it seems like a waste of money if you have to keep, if there are changes you have to make and you have to keep going back to the editor. I like the flexibility to be 12 o'clock in the night, seeing something I need to be changed or edit, and I edit it right there without having to call somebody and wait for them to edit and send me back a video. So editing is something that I should get into, but it's okay if you want to just focus on recordings and you have somebody do your editing. Either way is okay. I just choose to do my own editing for now. So post-processing stuff after you upload, I only learned a couple of things after the fact along the way, like end screens. I didn't know about end screens until after I was reading up and I realized, okay, I can now put persons on to a next video. So from the video that they watch a video that I have, they can now go and watch another video one time. It will, and also you can incorporate the like button and all these kind of things at the end in an end screen, so that it increases your likes and it increases your viewership and all these kind of things. So I only learned that after, and I incorporated that, and I'm seeing the views went up and I saw the subscribers going up slightly. The hashtags and so on, I only learned that after. The hashtags are very important in letting persons increase their visibility and so on. So when persons search for certain things, their video comes up. Now you don't abuse the hashtags. I'm seeing people abusing the hashtags. They have their video is about cars and they put in all kind of stuff. They put in all kind of hashtags, things that are trending that are not even related to the video. They're putting that in hashtags. I think YouTube has some policies where you could get in trouble if you overdo the hashtagging. So you could actually take down the video, take down your channel also. So be wise where that is concerned. But there are many tools, and as you move from certain thresholds of subscribers to subscribers, basically you get more access to tools. So this is something that I am looking forward to, but it's something that I saw along the way, post-processing and also thumbnails. I had to a task over the weekend or the past couple of days. I had to go and start creating new thumbnails for all my videos because the thumbnails I had were not attractive, and you have to have attractive thumbnails to get persons to click on your videos. And I only learned after the fact how to even use my editing software to create my own intros, my own thumbnails, and I started doing that. So if you go on my channel now, the Dr. Marcus George Network, you will see that there's a mixture of new thumbnails, real attractive thumbnails, and there's the old thumbnails that I still have to make changes to. So it's a work in progress. You keep improving as you go along. So you feedback and growth of your channel, you have to keep monitoring that. Look at your analytics, see the range of persons that would be the age range of persons that look at the video, and whether they male or female. Look at which countries they come from. Look at where I saw persons from Ukraine are watching my videos. People from Ukraine are watching my videos, and Ukraine, I don't think Ukrainians speak English, or not all of them, or it's not, but they're watching the videos. So you always check at the growth and see who is your target, who your videos, who predominantly looks at your videos, and it advises you on what content you need to go and look at producing, what audience you have. So it's very important. So, and also, you know, try to get feedback from your friends and family. Let them look at videos, let them constructive criticism of your videos. Make sure that they look at it from an open-minded perspective and give you real feedback. So that is very important to your growth, because you're gonna keep, unless you figure out by yourself, it's always important to get other person's feedback on your videos, so that you can now incorporate changes to future videos and now grow your audience. So that's one thing I'm gonna be continuously doing. So I hope that this video was very educational and beneficial to you all. I am pretty new to content creation on YouTube and TikTok and other platforms, so I have learned a lot within the past 50 days. I expect you, when you begin, you will be at the same level that I started on, and in 50 days you will be telling other persons the same thing. And all you could do is just grow, and just improve, make adjustments, and go along, incorporate a lot of things into the whole collection, and just get better and better. And everyone that eventually reached that 2 million subscribers, they were at a point at 0 subscribers, or probably 1 subscriber, and then they moved to 20, 25, 30, 40, and eventually kicked off. So you have to just keep at it, keep that. It's a business. It's something that you have to invest time in, and you need to invest time. I need to make sure you have all the tools to continue on. So I'll just call back over those things that I said. The studio, I spoke about the studio, or where you're gonna be doing your videos. I spoke about your recording and your ability, your talking ability. That will improve. Your editing work, you need to have a good editing software. And if you don't want to do editing, you're gonna have somebody do editing for you. Make sure it's reasonably priced. Your post-processing, use of end screens, hashtags, and so on. And then also the last thing was feedback. Make sure you get feedback, appropriate feedback from persons, from family members, friends who view your videos. So I hope this was a beneficial video to you all, and I will see you all on the next video.